Hi, beautiful people. Alright, so I have been asked about and thinking about meditation, which in itself is a huge topic. But today I just thought we could start with something very simple. One of the first steps that you do, or that I do, when I start to meditate is to focus on my breathing. That's an immediate way for you to connect with your body, connect with your energy, to focus your mind inward, and also to start to calm things down. When you slow down your breath, you slow down your heart rate, you slow down the nervous system. So let's start today just by going through 2 simple breaths you can try. And my suggestion is to just take these breaths and practice them a few times the next week, even if it's just 5 minutes. 5 minutes a day or 5 minutes every other day, and just start to make that connection with yourself and your own breath. A great thing to do for your posture is to get a block or a pillow or a bolster, something you can sit on here. And what that does is it elevates the hips. It lets the knees drop in, and then that posture, the alignment in the spine, if I were to go sideways, you would see it just comes in naturally. So this nice tall spine that you work for here, it might be a little difficult to stay here for a long time. So if you take a block or bolster, the spine will just come into that natural space and that length here. And the knees a little lower than the hips helps protect the joints. So find a comfortable seat. And we'll start with the Ujjayi breath. So the Ujjayi breath is also the ocean breath. Essentially, you're creating your own waves with the inhale and the exhale. Begin, just close your eyes. Relax the body, the shoulders. You can rest the hands on the thighs, the knees. And hopefully there's no congestion today. You can just close the lips and begin to bring the breath in and out through the nose. You can start just by noticing your natural rhythm, the inhale and the exhale. And then you can begin to deepen and slow down your breath. So as you inhale, taking a big inhale, filling up through the nostrils, exhaling back out through the nostrils. Beginning to open up the lungs, inhaling deeply, and as you exhale, really squeezing all the air out. Now your breath is actually regulated by how much you release. So the more you can squeeze out of the body, the more your brain sends a signal to take a fuller, deeper breath in, to bring in more air. So take a couple more breaths in and out through the nose here. And you can start to create a small constriction in the back of the throat. So maybe even touching your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Starting to narrow the passageway in the throat for the air to come through. Now as you do this, you can also start to hear a sound and start to make the breath audible. So inhaling. Exhaling. Allowing your breath to not just expand, but to be heard. That sound now is you creating your own waves with the breath. Inhaling, following that oxygen into the nose, down the throat, into the lungs, maybe all the way down to the belly, allowing that to expand. And exhaling as you squeeze everything back into the spine. Slowly ease the breath back out. Let's try this for a few more breaths here at your own pace, going slower and deeper with each breath. And that's the first breath for today, and you can stay with that. Where I'm going to invite you to try a 3-part breath. So you can keep the air coming in and out through the nose. But now you're going to concentrate on these 3 parts of the torso, the belly, the ribs, and the chest. So at the first inhale, go ahead and just rest your hand on the belly so you can feel that there. Inhale, let the belly expand. Exhale, draw it back in. Inhale, expand the belly, and this time let the ribs begin to open. And as you exhale, draw the ribs and the belly back in. Now I invite you to place the second hand over the heart, and we'll feel that breath coming through the body. So as you inhale, let the belly expand all the way. Begin to widen the ribs and let that breath widen and open up into the chest. Exhale, the chest comes down, ribs and the belly pull back in. So inhaling to the base of the torso, through the ribs, all the way up through the chest to the collarbones, expanding everything. And as you exhale, draw the chest in first, pull the ribs and the belly back in. So do a couple of breaths at your own pace. You can even imagine this light starting in the belly as you inhale, expanding and moving up through the ribs, into the heart, into the chest. And as you exhale, that light goes back down from the chest, through the ribs to the belly. There's no need here to hold tight in the body. So let the belly fully expand. You're not pulling that in. You're not tensing anything here. Just opening, expanding, and contracting with your breath. If you want to slow this down a little further, one more step you can do here is inhale. Take that deep breath through the belly, the ribs, the chest. And at the top of your breath, when you can't breathe in anymore, take a pause. Hold there, the body full of air, expanding. And as you're ready, slowly and controlled, begin to exhale through the nose, drawing the chest, the ribs, the belly, all the way down below the navel, back into the spine, and pause there. The body empty of breath. As you need that next breath, slowly taking that inhale into the nose, expanding the body again. And try a couple more breaths here with or without that pause. Noticing what feels best to you, how far you want to go into your breath, how long you want to hold that pause. This 3-part breath opens up not just the lungs, but the whole torso. So you begin to give a gentle massage to the organs. And to open up the diaphragm. Beginning to help and assist that digestion movement through the body as you expand and compress the organs. Take a few more breaths, either a 3-part breath or returning back to your Ujjayi breath. And your hands can stay on the heart and the belly, or you can rest them back down on the thighs. These breaths are 2 simple ways you can connect to yourself, your body. Slow down, relax. If you ever find yourself in a state of anxiety or panic, if you get anxiety or panic attacks, that 3-part breath is a great breath to help bring you back into yourself, into your calm, peaceful state of being. And it helps you actually to bring the air down to the belly. Because a lot of times if you feel anxiety or feelings of stress, you may notice them up here in the chest. We forget to bring that breath past there, to move past that anxiety and that pressure, that stress, and bring it down to the belly. Let that expand, let your breath become longer, forcing your heart rate to slow down, forcing your body to relax. So I hope you enjoy these breaths. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, please let me know. I'd be happy to help or answer. Have a great day. Namaste.